All right. Prepping for that NHS interview, we're diving into a strategy today that's like finding a golden ticket tucked right in your scrubs.
Ooh, tell me more.
The 30, 60, 90-day plan.
Okay.
You'd think everyone would be using this, but it's surprisingly rare.
Really?
Talk about a chance to stand out.
So this is about more than just like showing up prepared, right?
Exactly.
What makes this so effective?
Well, it's not just a timeline. It's a direct line to demonstrating the core values the NHS looks for.
Oh, I see.
We're talking commitment, organization, understanding their world. Imagine yourself as an interviewer. Wouldn't you be impressed?
Oh, absolutely. Someone who's already thought this far ahead. Definitely. So where do we start with this plan?
Career expert Richard McMunn, he breaks it down brilliantly.
Okay.
So first up is my commitment to the NHS.
Okay. My commitment to the
It's not
NHS.
just about saying you're passionate, is it?
So it's about showcasing, more than just, I'm really excited about this opportunity. It's about a deeper understanding of the NHS mission itself.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Think dedication, empathy, constantly striving to improve.
Right. Showing that you get the bigger picture right off the bat.
McMunn actually provides text for this section,
Does he?
which is incredibly helpful in capturing that essence.
Oh, that's useful. So you're not just left to come up with this all on your own. There's a bit of a framework there.
You're essentially saying, I'm not just here for a job, I align with what you stand for.
Powerful. All right, so that's the commitment piece. What comes next in this plan?
And then we jump into the first 7 days.
First 7 days. Okay. So this isn't just about like finding the best lunch spot, right?
At all.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say.
This section highlights your proactive nature.
Okay.
You're introducing yourself to the team, getting familiar with the workspace, and, importantly, setting clear expectations with your lawn manager.
Oh, I like that. Setting those expectations early on.
It reflects that NHS value of working together for patients from day one.
You're already demonstrating you're part of that team. So no hiding the staff room for the first week.
Got it. All right, so we're proactive, we're integrated. What about the actual work? When does that come into play?
No. On to the 30-day plan.
The 30-day plan. Okay,
Is this where we really start diving into the role?
exactly. By this point, you're demonstrating a commitment to acclimating, building those crucial relationships, and showing you're all in on continuous learning. You're immersing yourself in those mandatory training modules, navigating the NHS intranet like a pro.
It paints a picture of someone who's eager to learn the ropes and hit the ground running.
Yeah, definitely. Someone who's serious. But then it gets even more impressive with the 60 and 90-day plans.
Right.
What's the strategy behind those? Think of the 60-day mark as hitting your stride. You've not only settled in, you're ticking off those key milestones.
Okay, so what does that look like in action?
Those e-learning modules.
Right.
Completed. New starter day. Attended.
So you're really getting into the swing of things.
And you're actively managing your professional development through the PDR system. This shows you're invested in your growth within the NHS.
Okay, so by this point, you're basically fluent in NHS.
You're getting there.
But the 90-day plan, that's where the magic really happens, right?
Exactly. This is where a deep understanding of NHS values takes center stage.
Now, we touched on these values earlier, but it's more than just knowing the buzzwords, isn't it?
Exactly. But remember, it's not enough to just list them. Think back to the respect and dignity, commitment to quality of care, compassion, improving lives, everyone counts values we talked about earlier.
Right, those are the ones.
This is where you provide tangible examples of how you've embodied each one.
So it's like saying, I'm a team player, but then actually backing it up with a story about how you went above and beyond to collaborate with a colleague.
Precisely. Instead of just claiming you're passionate about patient care, you're giving a concrete example of how you implemented a new system that improved patient outcomes. McMunn lays out all 6 NHS values in this plan, giving you a framework to demonstrate your alignment.
It's like showcasing your skills in action. Now, I can see how this plan is impressive on paper, but what makes it so persuasive to interviewers?
It all comes down to psychology.
Okay, tell me more.
Anyone can offer generic answers, but this demonstrates genuine initiative and forethought. You're not just hoping to succeed, you're already strategizing your success within the NHS framework.
It's like showing up to a potluck with a dish so good, everyone asks for the recipe.
I love that analogy. It's about going above and beyond. You're not just an applicant, you're a problem solver, a go-getter who's ready to make a tangible contribution.
And you're already thinking like an NHS insider, completely in sync with their values and priorities. Speaking of being an insider, I remember McMunn mentioned something about NHS bans. How does that factor into this plan?
That's a brilliant point. Understanding those bands is crucial when tailoring your 90-day plan.
Yeah.
You want to showcase achievements and goals that are directly relevant to your target band, demonstrating you've done your homework.
So it's about aligning your ambitions with the specific level you're aiming for.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got this amazing plan. When's the best time to bring it out during the interview? Does it require a special presentation box and a drum roll? No drum roll needed, but timing is key.
Okay.
Ideally, you'll weave it into your answer when they ask, why should we hire you?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's your opportunity to control the narrative. Instead of just listing your qualifications, you can say something like, well, I've actually created a 90-day plan outlining my key goals and contributions for this role. Would you be interested in taking a look?
Oh, I like that.
It's like saying, I'm not just here to talk about the job, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Exactly. And even if they don't ask that specific question,
Right.
you can offer it proactively as you wrap up. It shows you're thinking ahead, prepared, and passionate.
Talk about leaving a lasting impression. But it's not just about whipping out a piece of paper, right? Presentation matters.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Make sure your plan is formatted clearly, printed professionally, and presented with a concise explanation. This isn't a time to be shy. Confidence is key.
Like they say, dress for the job you want. Or in this case, present a plan for the job you want.
I like to.
But even with the most brilliant plan,
Right.
it all comes down to you, right?
Couldn't agree more. This plan is a powerful tool, but it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Strong interview skills, thoughtful answers, and genuine passion for the NHS are still paramount.
It's like that extra sparkle that brings it all together. This plan amplifies your strengths, shows you're proactive, and truly understand the NHS values.
Exactly. And remember, authenticity is key.
Right.
Don't just copy a template. Adapt it to your unique experiences and aspirations within the NHS. Let your passion shine through.
Because at the end of the day, they're not just hiring a plan, they're hiring you.
Exactly.
So go out there, ace that interview, and show them what you've got.
You got this.
And for everyone listening, good luck with your NHS journey. Remember, with the right preparation and a dash of strategic brilliance, you've got this. Until next time, happy diving.